Features with Livingston and Tangela too, and our host Vincent Van Dahl, and he brings it to ya. Creature features and all creatures and all features, and the creature gonna get you tonight. You better not turn out your bedroom light. He'll grab your head and give it such a bite. You may even die, just from a fright. You ain't nothing gonna be, baby. You ain't nothing gonna be alright. Cause the creature gonna get you, baby. Don't get you tonight.
Good evening and welcome to Creature Features. I, of course, am your humble host, Vincent, and you're likely somewhat rather familiar with my dedicated major domo of the manor, Mr. Livingston. And over here would be my adorably disastrous charge, Tangela. And we have a most special, fantastic, and brilliantly breathtaking and dazzling show in store for you tonight. So let's get straight to it, shall we? First off, allow me to announce our film. For tonight we shall present a superb classic from 1984 titled Invitation to Hell, starring Robert Urich, Susan Lucci, Joanna Cassidy, and... What?
That film stars Becky Simpson and Joseph Sheehan.
No, it doesn't.
I beg to differ.
You, my good man, are confused with the 1982 movie of the same name. This is the one from 1984, which came highly recommended by our friend and viewer, Michael Bork in Auckland, New Zealand.
Is he correct?
Yes, he is.
Well, that's a first. Oh, don't let it go to your head. Even a broken clock is accurate twice a day.
In any case, this looks like a fun movie that combines high technology and demons to create a fun frolic through a hellish version of Silicon Valley. Oh, and it was directed by Wes Craven, so you know it'll be good. And what guest could be better at providing us with the inside scoop about a 1980s horror film than... Joe Bob Briggs? Is that the banjo player we met at Mardi Gras? A horror host, you say? Well, I'm sure a successful bloke like him can spare no time for a sorry little program like ours. There shall be no Joe Bob tonight, but we will indeed be joined by Neil and Caleb from The Cult Show YouTube program. They know everything about 1980s horror and sci-fi films, and I suspect they'll regale us with more facts about tonight's film than the much ballyhooed Joe Bob. So don't go away, for it is to be another night of cult classic fright, right here on Creature Features. Stay tuned. Welcome to Creature Features. It's another one of those fun Saturday nights. You know why? Because we've got the Cult Show with us. And you're both wearing logoed shirts. Come on, show us gently without ruining the microphones. That's so wonderful. Why are your shirts different, though?
Well,
version 1.
Yeah. V1, V2.
Oh,
yeah.
no, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
In any case, Cult Show, we've got Neil and Caleb, and they do the Cult Show along with...
Sandra.
And then there's a fourth bloke I've seen popping his head in now and then.
We have producer Scott.
Yes.
Producer Scott, is that his actual name?
That's his full name, Guy Gibbon.
Producer Scott. Yeah, I don't know why some parents are so cruel to their infants to give them names like this. No, it's silly. It's absolutely silly.
It ended up working well for him.
That's
so.
right. Anyways, I've watched many episodes of your show, and I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it's like a chuckle show. Right?
Yeah, it's like if people love Creature Features, they're definitely going to tolerate our show. So that's how I...
No, I would not say tolerate. You're like a morning radio show.
We are.
Right?
Yes.
Where there's all these inside jokes so nobody else understands what you mean. and then you laugh over one another and you talk over one another, and it's just this, it's this melange of fun.
But there's very poignant points to be made as well.
Oh no, I no
along the way.
doubt, no doubt, no. I found myself wiping a tear away at some of those poignant moments. However, you're here to watch a movie with us.
Yes.
One from 1984.
Yes.
1984, Invitation to Hell, and it's why we invited these guys, because they're experts on 1980s stuff, right?
It's in our wheelhouse for sure.
That's kind of what your show is, right? Mostly 80s type thing.
It's a lot of it, yeah. A lot. I mean, we venture out into the 70s, 90s, 60s, but...
oh, you have? All right.
That's, I think, we are children of the 80s, so we fit well.
That's your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Right. Good. So this film, I have not seen it yet. Is it worth watching? Shall we tell people to just switch away?
No, I think everyone should watch this movie.
Everyone should watch this
one
film.
time.
It's got Susan Lucci. And she's somewhat rather famous.
Yeah.
I mean, or she used to be.
Wasn't she like nominated for most daytime Emmy awards and like didn't win?
Oh, no, that's terrible.
Yeah.
No
She
wonder,
finally won. I think she finally
No
won.
wonder she became a spawn of Satan.
That's right.
Yeah, all right. And how about you, Caleb? What's new with you?
Just living the dream, hanging with my friend Neil.
You
Life
said
is-
living the dream, and you pointed at Neil.
He makes it all
I
better.
think you need to dream higher, young
No
man.
way. I dream low and you won't be disappointed.
So I think for every 3 times we have Neil on, we get Caleb.
Right, exactly.
So it's almost like a coupon card where we punch out the stamps.
Yep.
And then after we punch out 3 Neils, we get a free Caleb.
You get
that.
you get an upgrade. You get
That's
a
nice.
love that.
All right, so these blokes are fun, and we're going to watch this film, and hopefully you're going to have fun with this film, maybe as much as we will, but we'll find out. Let's get to the movie, and we'll see you on the other side of the break.
Hello, YouTube viewers. Have you subscribed yet? I see a few of you have forgotten to do so. I am somewhat disappointed. Please subscribe. Thank you.
Welcome back to the show. We are watching Invitation to Hell, 1984, with Neil and Caleb from the Cult Show. Fun stuff happening so far. You know, this thing with the Susan Lucci character killing the limo car driver guy.
Yeah.
I think that she actually... I heard a burp.
Was that it?
No, I think she sent, it was silent at first, but I heard the burp sound, and she sent a volume of gas towards that man. And
Could have been a chalupa burp.
a
Could have been.
chalupa burp?
Yep.
That's right. What do you think, Caleb?
Very possible. Yeah.
Very possible.
Yeah, both are very good theories.
Well, you know, I like it when films start with a bang, right? That keeps us watching. And that's something that they developed in the 80s.
Yes, for
They
sure.
never did that in the 70s or the 60s or the 50s. It's an 80s thing. And it's stayed with us since. So let's talk about your show. Your show's on YouTube,
Yeah,
and people can watch it.
I can.
And you 3 get together, and you mostly talk about a film, right? Or is this one of watch it with us type things?
No, we talk about it, yeah.
Right,
We
right.
talk. We don't have the budget to actually watch it with. So,
Oh.
But
Well, you know what our friends, the Grim Life Collective, do is they tell people to go to a place to see the film, and they say, all right, start the film now, and then everyone's in sync. That's an interesting approach. You might want to try that. But
Yeah.
in any case, you've had some fantastic guests on.
we've had a good number, yeah.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
definitely,
We've
definitely.
overachieved, I think, when it comes to the guests.
No, well, you're wonderful, and I heard you take them out for fine French food and champagne.
Too.
afterwards.
We blow the budget on
Right.
whining and dining, hoping
It's
to come back.
important. No, that's the way to do it. So, your favorite guest so far?
Ooh, boy. That's a trap question.
I
What do you
mean-
think,
It
Caleb?
is.
Who's your favorite
You know,
guest, Caleb?
Candace Hilligoss was amazing. She was an
Isn't she
amazing-
lovely?
Oh, she was so great.
No,
She was
she's
great.
so knowledgeable.
And I got to be the hero for her because she left her ring at the French restaurant we went to, and I went back and got it for her.
Oh, how wonderful! I
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I will never forget that.
Why would she take her ring off though? Is she like?
I think she's
14 or
washing her
something?
hands in the
Oh.
lavatory, you know. so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. No. I think she should do another film.
That'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think she should do that one again. But
No, I wouldn't do
No.
that, but maybe
Yeah.
Creature Features, the musical, when that comes out.
Creature Features the musical. That would be diabolical.
That would be fantastic.
No, that'd be horrible. I don't think I could watch it. No, it would be terrible. It's just I see enough of the shows. It's like, I'm doing 2 programs now a week.
You are. Yeah, you're working hard.
And then we're running repeats.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the hits from the 50s from Creature Features on Wednesday. No, it's terrible. And I look at it, it's like, oh my goodness, I was so young back then. I was like a baby. But, all right, what do you say we get back to this film?
I'm ready for more.
Let's
yeah.
do it.
All right, off we go to Invitation to Hell. Don't go away. We're going to do letters when we come back. We're going to kick these guys out of the chair. But when we come back, we're going to have fun stuff with Neil and Caleb. So don't go away. Bye.
This is Livingston, and you're watching Creature Features. Not now. Stay tuned. This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
Welcome back to the show. Neil and Caleb stepped away to do something. What do you suppose they're doing?
They had a phone call.
A phone call? Well, they're doing a show. They don't need to take phone calls right now.
I think it was an important.
It's not like it's Dolly Parton and his band, right?
His band?
I don't know. I thought Dolly Parton was a man.
Oh,
He's not a man.
you need those glasses, don't you?
I do. Look, much better. Anyways, welcome back. We're going to do some mail since those 2 blokes have stepped away for a moment. And what do you got for me, Mr. Livingston?
Decatur, Georgia. I think that's a first.
Decatur, Georgia. And oh my goodness, what is this? Stickers? You need to fetch those, love, because I'm wired into my chair. Oh, I could read this. Sometimes I become shocked and scared when I see handwritten notes because all the time I can't read them, but this one I can. All right, so this is from Jeffrey U. Hall. Oh, he spells his name Geoff.
Jeff.
It's Geoff.
It's,
Joffrey.
it's old
Like
British.
Prince Joffrey. All right, hello, Creature Features crew. I have only very recently discovered your show, but I love it. I am a musician and a PhD student in Atlanta. Just wanted to let you know that while I am practicing and or studying, I am also watching your show. Thank you for helping me concentrate. Enclosed are stickers from my band, The Ancient Void? Is it Ancient Void? Let me see. Show me. Oh my goodness. Mate, you're not going to get too many phone calls with this sticker because there's like no words. Maybe there is.
They're hidden in there.
No, it's mysterious logo. It's a mysterious logo thing. No, that's actually rather cool. All right, Jeffrey. Well, thank you so much. We hope things are wonderful in Atlanta, and we hope you much success with the band. Next up.
Augusta, Maine, I believe.
Augusta, Maine. Very nice. Jerry Schulte. How are you, Mr. Livingston?
I'm well, despite everything.
Despite everything. Despite her?
That as
You
well.
know, I've noticed she's been rather well behaved lately.
She has.
I don't know why you've been so cross.
Cross?
You seem to be cross with her, and she's been rather behaved.
It's a lie.
All right, we've got a card, a CD, and what appears to be a letter. Let's start with a card. Wait, first, this is from, as I said, Jerry Schulte, I believe, or Schult, in Augusta, Maine. All right, front of the card says, special thanks to you. Thinking of you and giving thanks for the wonderful person you are. I wonder who he means.
Well, it can't be you.
You see that? He nicked me. He hit me on the side of the face with an insult. Well done, mate. All right. And the letter says, hi, Vincent, Tangela, and Mr. Livingston. I discovered your show on YouTube, and I love it. It doesn't matter how bad the movie is. You guys make it worth watching. I saw a show where someone asked about showing The Legend of Boggy Creek. You said you could not find a good copy of the movie. I have included a high-quality copy of the movie. It is an MP4 file. What's that?
I'll tell you later.
When I was a kid, I saw a Bigfoot on a camping trip with my family in the 70s. I have been interested in Bigfoot ever since. I hope you and your viewers enjoy this film. I love your show. You guys are the best hosts ever. Well, thank you, Jerry. And, if he's seen Bigfoot, we should have him on as a guest. Maybe he's got footage.
He's kind of far away.
Well, no, he can take Greyhound bus, right? See, that's a great way to see the United States is on a Greyhound. Have you never done it?
No, I haven't.
All right, Legend of Boggy Creek. We'll take a look into this and see if it's something we could run. And if not, we'll watch it ourselves just so we can say we did. Thank you so much, Jerry. And last up, Mr. Livingston.
A package.
A package. Are you doing that mirage thing again? Ah, ha, ha, ha. You did not fool me that time.
You caught me.
From Kurt Burkhart. This sounds familiar.
Was it?
Kurt Burkhart. I think he sent us something before. Oh, my goodness. Somebody's going to love these items. I wonder who. All right. Well, I shall take the letter. You shall take the box. And she shall do the thing where she shows you what she got. All right. This is from Kurt Burkhart in Los Angeles, California. Dear Vincent, Mr. Livingston, and Tangela, Happy New Year to you, and thank you for your continued great work. I'm still enjoying your wonderful show, and lately you have even broadcast some films that I love, such as Fiend Without a Face, and most recently the Tobe Hooper remake of Invaders from Mars. Yeah, I like that film. I didn't think I would.
The remake.
Right. Well, I wasn't too keen on the original, but the remake I most rather enjoyed. Just like she's enjoying that bubble wrap. While the original 1953 version offered pajama-wearing, bug-eyed aliens in a fishbowl containing their tentacle leader, the 1986 version has the legendary Karen Black and makes it a classic in its own right. I completely agree with you, sir. Any chance of showing the Boris Karloff film Die Monster Die? Loosely based on H.P. Lovecraft's Color Out of Space. It was a schlocky bit of gothic horror which burned into my memory, and where the protagonist finds a greenhouse full of mutant creatures. I've heard of this one, Tom. Is this one that we might be able to get?
We'll try.
We'll try. All right. I'm confident now that it was not a very scary film, but that greenhouse scene gave me sleepless nights as a young lad watching Chiller Theater on his parents' couch in rural Pennsylvania. If I lived in rural Pennsylvania, what would keep me up at night is knowing that Night of the Living Dead was filmed out there.
Really?
Yeah, no, that whole place is crawling with zombies. Rural Pennsylvania, I know this is a fact. Always grateful to you all for keeping your coffers filled with rubber monsters and the ever-present threat of communist aliens. Here we go. Please find some small gifts for the mysterious and lovely Miss Tangela. I hope that she does not invoke anything unpleasant on Mr. Livingston or the ever-beleaguered Andrew. Is that a voodoo doll? Oh, it is. Yeah, she's got a nice collection of those, and you just added another. And I'm sure poor Andrew will be the victim. I previously sent a tentacle teddy bear, which, watch our Friday show. What's it, next Friday? No, it was a recent Friday show. We used that for something funny. And it made an appearance on your show. Our household was most entertained. Thank you. Cheers and success always from one of your loyal monthly contributors. Well, thank you so much, Kurt. And she obviously loves, the bat. I love the bat. Is it a puppet or just a plush? Very nice.
Plush.
Oh, well, you'll be seeing that on the show soon, too. Hope you're having a great weekend. Is that it, Mr. Livingston?
That's it.
That is it for mail. If you'd like to send us mail of your own, send it to the email address you see appearing down by my shoe. Or if you'd like to send a box with a voodoo doll and a stuffed bat, send it to the address you see appearing under my knee. We'll be right back after the next segment of the film, but let's get back to Invitation to Hell. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, that's somewhat rather weird. You're in the theater sometimes when people walk in late.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think about that? The door opens, it lights up the whole theater. That's what you're doing. You're lighting up the whole theater, and everyone's turning around wondering what you're doing coming in so late. But that's okay. We still want you here with us because this movie. I think one could watch this movie halfway through and figure out what's going on, right?
I don't know. I think you got to stick through to the end.
No, to the end, of course, but missing the beginning,
Oh,
you could
okay.
figure out what's happened so far.
Oh, perhaps.
I don't know. I sometimes do, and then sometimes I don't. Anyways, interesting thing about this film is that spacesuit that he's developing. I mean, that looks like a real thing from NASA.
Do you think that could be a bit of foreshadowing, perhaps? All the attention they spend on that suit? Which, by the way, they had...
Are you giving out spoilers?
I'm just saying, what do you think? Is it possible?
Well, I suppose it has a plot element of some kind, yes.
Yes, I think so.
Right,
but
right.
that suit, by the way, apparently the production had access to MGM's costuming department, and they pieced it together from some leftover bits and whatnot from 2001.
Oh, I love that film.
Yeah.
That was the one with the monkeys at the beginning, right?
The monkeys in the beginning. Yes.
Right. No, I like that. And the big black countertop that they stood up.
That's right. That's right.
Right, yeah.
That big piece of corian they had.
Oh, I love Corian too. Anyways, film's progressing nicely. But let's talk about you guys. So if those of you who are just joining us, this is Neil and Caleb from The Cult Show. And it's a YouTube page. And I have it up on my iPad here. And I was looking at this. And, I noticed something unusual about this whole thing.
What's
and
that?
that is that you've only got like 500 and some odd subscribers.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Well, that makes me sad.
Us too. We've been working,
Yeah.
but it's the algorithm apparently. It doesn't like the fact that
No, you just...
that we're independent media.
You know what? I'm going to ask all viewers, at least the ones on YouTube or the ones that have access to YouTube, to please subscribe to their channel. It's right here on the thing, right? Let's see if by the end of the program we can bring them up to 5,000.
Oof.
If we can get up to 5,000, YouTube will send them free soup.
If you can get us to 5,000, Caleb and I will dance a jig on our episode.
We will.
What kind of... No, you have to do it like with no shoes or something like that, on razor blades. No, right.
No
Forget
shoes
the
on
razor blades. No shoes on gravel.
Legos.
Gravel. Legos. You have to do the
Legos
Lego
hurt.
Firewalk.
There you go.
All right, if
All
we
right,
can get
done.
them up
Done.
to 5,000 subscribers this weekend,
Okay.
they will do the Lego Firewalk.
Done.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. No. Our viewers, we have the best viewers in the world. They'll
Fantastic.
get you there. They might even take you farther.
You know what?
No.
We would greatly appreciate it. We even share some chat. Some people in your chat are in our chat also.
Oh, who?
Well, Spooky Boo, right?
Yeah.
Moderates your chat.
Yeah, Spooky Boo is like our forum mother.
Yeah, exactly.
She's like a den mother.
She is fantastic.
And she cracks a whip.
She does.
No, she hits people.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Right.
you got to make a
You
living.
need that sometimes.
Right.
Especially
and who else?
in chat.
Who
It's
else?
like a free-for-all.
Who else watches?
Well, there was Dante, who is now Moses.
Oh,
And I think Gory Bits, right? Wasn't he on?
Gory Bits,
yeah.
right?
Right?
Oh, he's the bloke who makes the fang thing, right?
You had him on actually just, I think, a couple months ago.
Oh, no. Okay, I know who you're talking about. Right.
He has a channel on YouTube
Yes,
also.
yes,
Yeah.
right.
But a lot of folks, I mean, not it's really, you have a great community. So we're happy to get a few of those.
Yeah.
No, we hope you'll subscribe to their program because, they put a lot of work into this.
It's the most overproduced thing on YouTube, I think, that there is.
We do
aside
not-
from you guys.
We do not want them toiling in obscurity like we used to do. I
Right.
mean, we still somewhat do. It's not. Who's that famous bloke who has the 10 billion subscribers?
Donald
Tweety
Trump?
Pie. Tweety Pie, right?
Tweety. Oh, right.
Jeez.
No, PewDiePie.
Cute.
PewDiePie. Now he's got like 1 billion subscribers.
Yeah.
That man can make a video of him putting butter on toast. It'll get 10 million views.
Yep.
And it'll make a fortune on just this.
Yeah. I don't understand the YouTube.
No, and I tried it. I put a video on YouTube of me putting butter on toast, and I got 1 view. No, it was sad. In any case, subscribe to the channel, please. It would make them very happy. It'll make us very happy. And the next time they come on, I think they'll be wearing nicer clothes because they'll be able to afford it.
That's right.
Who knows? All right, let's get back to this film. And when we come back, you guys are going to tell us a ghost story or something, right?
Yeah, heck yeah.
I don't know. Why not? We'll see you soon. Bye.
My name is Lucille, and I'm calling from Dayton, Ohio. I love your program, and I would like to see the ghost of Mr. Chicken. Please? Thank you.
Despite my previous protestation, I see a few of you have still not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet. Please, I implore of you to do so. Thank you.
Who does your hair?
I do.
You do mine.
Sure.
Will you make it curly like this?
For 1,000 subscribers.
1,000 subscribers. Yeah, well, hopefully we're going to get you 5,000 or north of this.
Okay.
We'll see. Welcome back to the show. We are watching Invitation to Hell, 1984, with Neil and Caleb from the Cult Show
Yes.
on YouTube. Have you looked into doing broadcast?
Not really. We figured
Yeah.
the FCC would just kick us off so quickly.
Oh, do you guys use naughty language?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're pretty vulgar.
right.
Not all the
Yeah,
time.
if
but
you were in the UK, it would be no problem.
yeah.
Speaking of the UK, did you know in this film, the firm that did the special effects, they have a London unit as well, and they did all the special effects for James Bond.
Wow.
Or not James Bond himself, but his movies.
Right.
Right. So
Interesting.
that's nice. But, I cannot think of any really wonderful special effects in a James Bond movie other than, like, fire. And
Explosions.
Is that really special effects? That's a pyrotechnic.
Pyrotechnics,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Who knows? All right. Anyways, we'll get back to this film in a moment. So in all the films that have crossed your path, what's your favorites?
Favorites. Well, we just did an Event Horizon.
I love that film.
It's a great
That's
film.
That's a
great
spooky
one.
It holds
film.
up. It really holds
No,
up.
it's wonderful.
Yeah. We did one of the infamous ones, Zardoz. Remember Zardoz?
I love Zarda. I recently watched that as well.
Did you?
No, I was hoping that we could get it for this show, but it was not possible.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's a
Right.
that's a
Yeah,
fun
Zardoz.
one.
it's yeah.
I went
There's
into
a
that.
lot of boobies in that film. No, and that's the first thing I thought is we're going to have to take out all these boobies. And after I went through the whole thing, I thought to myself, there's going to be no film left. There's nothing
Or a
left.
lot of blurred circles.
No,
Yeah.
it's a wonderful film, but what was up with the 70s
The
and all
70s,
this?
yeah.
It was like novel to them or something. I don't know. Right. So the big head.
The big
Yes.
head, the
The
floating
big head.
Big head.
Yep.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You know, I did not like that film the first time I watched it, and then we watched it on the show, and because they actually convinced me, Sandra and Caleb convinced me that it was a good movie, and I now enjoy it. So we have a term now on the show that if you end up liking something, it's called you got Zardozed.
I like that.
Yeah.
No, Zardozed. Should be Zardozed. No, I the first time I saw that movie, I was a child.
Yeah.
No, and it was something else to me. It was like a nightmare to me, but not so much. Not like one of those. Oh, wake up, mummy! I'm having a nightmare. I wouldn't have that kind of nightmare because it's like the future. But no, I think it kind of opened my eyes to science fiction a bit.
Yeah.
Right. It was kind of like the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Is that it? Just those two films?
You know the other thing we do though? We also play games on the Cult Show.
Right.
We don't just talk about movies, we play games. All types of different games.
Well, that sounds boring for the
No.
viewer.
No, it's fun.
Oh, it is?
It's
How?
fun games. The games that we make fun of each other with these games, or
Oh.
we discover, about each other. We do trivia and all kinds of fun things.
Oh, you should get a dunk tank.
That's a great idea.
Right. No. And then somebody who's good at throwing the ball.
Yeah. Would that fit in our basement though?
You know what? We'd figure it out.
So you film this in a basement, an actual basement.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, most of the shows I watch when they say we're in a basement, they're not really in a basement.
Well.
But you're in an actual basement. That's nice. Does it leak?
You know what? We survived the rains. We were just doing it in a few feet of water, but we did okay.
Oh, that's nice. You have to just be careful with electricity, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Right? Yeah,
Yep.
right. Okay, good. What do you say we get back to this film?
Let's give it a shot.
All right, off we go. Back to Invitation to Hell. Don't go away, because if we come back and you're not here, we're going to be looking at each other going, no, what are we going to do now? We'll be bored. See you soon.
Hello, this is Mr. Livingston. It would appear I have been tasked with requesting you to help our show financially by visiting our Patreon page. Your generosity will help us keep Creature Features on the air. With only a few dollars a month from you, your kindness will allow us to continue creating new entertainment for your viewing pleasure each and every week. And if you have the desire to give more, you might even receive a gift from Tangela. I think not. Please visit the website below to learn more. Thank you.
Cookies.
Water! Water! Water!
Oh, God. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Welcome back to Creature Features. We're watching Invitation to Hell, 1984. Did you know this film was nominated for an Emmy?
Find that hard to believe.
No, it was directed by Wes Craven.
That's Craven, yeah.
So he's good, right?
He's fantastic.
You like his films.
Yeah, this came out the same year as Nightmare on Elm Street. So I wonder,
I wonder which came first.
yeah.
He was maybe toiling in obscurity himself here when he did this film, and then all of a sudden somebody said, hey, you were nominated for an Emmy. Why don't you make this film called Nightmare on Elm Street, and we'll see how it goes.
Who knows? I mean,
Right.
he had done Swamp Thing just before, probably, I would guess. And
And
yeah,
he said,
who knows?
let's get this young lad, Johnny Depp.
Right.
He's got
Let's get
potential.
Johnny. He does. He sees something in him.
Right.
Absolutely.
Now, this kid's got potential. Let's put him in this film, and maybe someday he will own his own Disney franchise.
Yeah.
Right?
Does anyone else get Poltergeist vibes from this movie? You know, the neighborhood, the family peril.
Oh, right, the Toby Hooper approach
Yeah, yeah.
to Steven Spielberg writing.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
No, it's nice. The whole scene with the neighbors bringing pizza or chicken or whatever to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you know that the friend's wife was McCormack? What's her name? She was the girl in The Bad Seed. Remember that film?
Oof.
From the 50s.
That's-
What was her name? McCormack? The young girl in The Bad Seed. She plays the wife.
She's
of
the wife in this. The
Right.
friend's wife. Okay.
Right. No. She's interesting.
Wow.
You've never seen The Bad Seed.
I don't know if I have.
I know I haven't.
You children are missing out on one of the best. It was a play. It was a Broadway play, and it was so good that they took the actual cast and made a film.
Wow.
The Bad Seed.
Interesting.
You should get your own YouTube show.
No. People on YouTube have better things to do than look at a bloke like me. Yeah. Paddy McCormick.
Okay.
Check it. Go home and watch it tonight. The Bad,
Bad
Seed.
Seed.
Done.
Homework.
It's
Done.
good. It's a black and white film, but it's nicely done.
Okay. Excellent.
All right. So Wes Craven films. Any other ones of note?
From Wes Craven or?
Right.
Yeah.
What's another favorite Wes Craven film of yours?
Oh, geez, People Under the Stairs.
There you go.
Oh, that was a good one.
That's a great one.
Right.
You know, our co-host loves Scream.
Yes.
Where is she? Why is she not here?
Sandra, where are you?
Sandra.
Yeah, she was busy
Yeah,
tonight.
I'm beginning to think she doesn't like us. No.
I wonder.
No, it's probably my fault because last time she was here, I made a comment about her shoes, and I think she did not take it correctly, or I did not deliver it correctly. One or the other.
She definitely might remember and hold a grudge. Yeah.
Right. Well, apologies. I did like your shoes. I just didn't know how to quite convey that properly. So, all right. What do you say we wrap up this film?
Let's go for it.
Let's wrap up this film, and then when we come back, we're going to find out what you blokes are doing next, right?
Great.
Okay.
All right, off we go to the end of Invitation to Hell, and we shall see you on the other side of the credits. Don't go away during the credits. We're going to be sitting here. Tenchella's going to be right here looking for you, and if you're not here, I think there's going to be like a tear that comes from her eye, right? All right, off we go. See you soon.
This is Livingston, and you're watching Creature Features. Stay tuned. I imagine you are becoming almost as tired of seeing me as I am of making these messages. Please subscribe.
And that wraps up Invitation to Hell. That was quite an ending. What did you think? You liked it? The whole country club blowing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think back in the 80s, people liked the concept of blowing up country clubs. Right? No. It just seemed like a thing to do back then.
Yeah.
And then they added gyms, and now everyone likes a country club. So who knows? Anyways, nice film. Maybe we'll show it again someday. Maybe like next Friday. No. All right. Maybe a couple of Fridays from now. We'll see. But Cult Show gang, what are you doing next? Anything fun?
What's next? You know, just showing great movies, having great discussions, playing
Right.
fun games, eating weird things.
Why would you point to me when you say eating weird things?
I don't know why. I look at you and I get hungry.
all
for
right.
emphasis.
No. I do. No. Typically, I make people tired.
No.
So if I can make somebody hungry, I think that's an improvement, right? I make her tired. No, well, she makes me tired because she yaps all the time. You don't know her. She will not shut up most of the time, except for like all I gotta do is turn the camera on and then she'll stop.
Right.
So, all right, well, fun stuff. And that's it. And then Sandra, maybe we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Fingers
Right?
crossed.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
We'll get her over
yeah.
the shoe comment. She'll be okay.
Well, no, she's got things to do, you know. She's got
busy.
people to
Yeah.
see and stuff. Right, so it's important. All right, lads. Well, thank you so much for coming. And next time you're in the area, make sure you stop by and say hello.
For sure.
And as far as you guys go, thank you for watching our show. We know you could have been doing something productive and much funner than this, but you stayed up with us, and that's wonderful. So that means I love you, she loves you, and Livingston somewhat tolerates you. We'll see you next week, Friday, Saturday, and beyond. See you next time. So, Cult Show gang, hopefully you're going to do the Lego Fire Walk when you reach 5,000, but I'm wondering what might you do if you reach 10,000?
Oh, that's easy. Never come back here ever again.